2010年国际金融投资博览会于12月9日在上海浦东举行。本次博览会由加拿大环球财经集团和浦东新区归国留学人员联合会主办。会议主办方盛邀2004年诺贝尔经济学奖得主爱德华普雷斯科特、美国知名经济学家罗伯特巴洛、浦东新区金融服务局副局长、经济学博士董金发和中国社会科学院金融研究所所长王国刚等经济界人士举行专题演讲。来自国内外金融经济和相关领域的人士参加了此次会议。在会议期间，东方财经的财富对话栏目有幸邀请到2位重量级的经济学家，对当前中国经济乃至全球经济等焦点问题进行了深入的专题访问。爱德华普雷斯科特教授被誉为新商业周期理论之父，主要研究领域为宏观经济学、一般均衡理论与应用、收入差别与计量经济学。2004年，由于在经济政策和商业周期方面做出的创造性研究，他与挪威经济学家芬恩·基德兰德一同被授予诺贝尔经济学奖。
According to your theory of business cycle, so could you please describe the current situation of world economy, especially United States economy and Chinese economy?
Most of the world is booming, in particular China. Unfortunately for Americans, the U.S. is not booming. The U.S. economy is depressed. These are politically uncertain times in the U.S., United States. People are waiting to see what will be happening. They're not making investments, not making by starting new businesses, expanding businesses, training workers, which is skilled workers is a very, very valuable asset for a business. In time, the Americans will come to a consensus of what policies they plan to follow, and assuming they're good policies, good things will happen. There appears to be shifts occurring in American public opinion too. And that's an encouraging note, but it's still very difficult for business people in the United States to figure out what to do now.
If we to look the next year, so what's your opinion on the world economy? Does it recover?
The average growth of the world economy will be at a healthy rate. The countries in Asia with 60% of the world population will be catching up. And it appears that some reforms are being made in Europe. Northern and Central and in the United Kingdom. So I think they will not experience spectacular growth, but healthy growth is at that trend rate of living standards doubling every generation. For most of Europe, the countries who are not doing well in Europe are in the south. Spain and Italy are the two big ones, but Portugal, Greece, and I guess Ireland is not. But they seem to be reforming. U.S., I got to see what happens to public opinion. U.S. could lose a decade of growth. Japan, when Western Europe and the United States were doing well, lost a decade of growth because it followed bad policies. They blamed the Chinese, but it's because they did a little too mercantilistic, subsidizing and efficiency policies. They were not open enough, was their problem. When they're open, they're very industries which are opening, competing in world markets, they're efficient. But they're closed industries which are not. They're not efficient. You know, how rich you are depends upon how much you produce. Income is just claim against output. And if you get more output from the same inputs and you train people better, you educate people better, they become more productive. Good day. I'm honored to be here. I will be talking about, financial crises and business cycles. First, about China. The Chinese economy at current exchange rates has recently become the second biggest economy in the world. We've all heard that. At purchasing power parity prices, it is now 80% of the United States, and almost certainly will surpass the U.S. in a few years. China has more people than the United States. It is still only 25% on a per capita basis, but this will be 50% in 2024 if current trends continue. And I expect them to. The set of rich countries, say at least half the level of the most advanced industrial country, as a definition, keeps expanding every decade. And it won't be long, and the countries that become rich, I'm talking about industrial, through interacting with the other rich industrial countries, stay rich. It's an absorbing state.
So I know you are very interested in China. So what's your opinion on the Chinese current situation of the economy? We are facing a lot of difficulties, but very different from the United States. No, the Fed is easing money, but we are tightening monetary policy.
Monetary policy, you can peg your currency to a basket of foreign currencies, or you can peg your currency to the basket of the goods which the Chinese people consume. That's the inflation price level. You can't do both, or you can do and I think it's pretty clear that as China becomes richer, there's going to be adjustments in either through inflation or an appreciation of the currency, which have equivalent effects. And the difference between when you make